I want to share a story about King Joash, a boy king that became king when he was about the age of 7. He had a very wicked grandmother who had destroyed all his siblings. And King Joash grew up in the temple for 6 years of his life. The high priest Jehoiada had taken care of him, and he ordered guards at the palace, at the temple, and at the gate. And one day, they said it is time for him to take the throne. And all of a sudden, Athaliah, that was his grandmother, heard this loud noise, and it was the people cheering and saying, "Long live the king." And she realized that there was one that she had missed, and she was so angry she rent her clothes. That means she just tore them. And then they ordered her to be taken away. When they did that, he was crowned king, and he stood by the pillar, and all the people were happy. And he gave an order. He wanted the temple to be repaired because he noticed there was a lot of damage there. So he told Jehoiada, the high priest, to get a chest. The chest looked something like this, only it was very big. And so he said, "I want all the people to put money in it so that God's temple can be repaired." Then many years passed. Actually, 23 whole years passed. And King Joash went to the temple, and he saw that there was no repairs done. He said, "Jehoiada, why are you using the money for your own use? No longer will this be done." So Jehoiada went to the chest. He cut a big hole in it and placed it at the right side of the temple entrance. And people started putting money in it. Their gold, their silver, coins, day after day, repeatedly, they kept putting money into that box. And finally, whenever it got full, they would empty it and put it into special bags. Like this. Big heavy bag now because it's so full of all those coins. The treasury secretary had to count it, and then they put the chest back and repeat this over and over until they had enough money to build God's temple. They paid the workers that were masons, stone cutters, and those that cut timber. And then later on, Joash decided to do something that was very unusual because another king, Hazael, came and said that he was going to take over the area of Judah. So Joash ordered all of the riches of the temple, the gold, and gave it to him to keep him from fighting him. And then, a few years later, he died, but because, not of natural causes, but he was killed. And that was his life. I'm sorry that that happened to him, but he was good while he lived for the Lord. And that's our story for today. May God bless you.